think about seeing our second home with you for the first time, walking the streets of Galway, hearing live music, eating clam chowder and Irish stew, and sitting on our rock between Galway and Saltville. I knew I was going to marry you then. I never wanted to leave. I vividly remember crying all the way back to the United States, silent tears continuously streaming down my face in the Dublin airport, in Canada, in DC, and still when I touched down in Indy. My all-time favorite trip was our trip to Ireland when we left on your birthday and came back engaged. It was truly magical. The late nights, candlelit dinners, the castle, our church, I couldn't have asked for anything more. It's our own fairy tale, beautifully designed by God.
Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones. We gather here today to witness the union of Katie Miller and Mason Gordon. You have come here to share in this beautiful commitment they have made to one another, to offer your love and support of this union, to allow Katie and Mason to start their married life together, surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them.
Today is our day. You've dreamed about this day for your entire life. I can't wait to make all your wedding dreams come true. More importantly, I can't wait to spend forever with you. Despite all odds, I came to that decision quicker than any other decision I've ever made in my life. In a few short months, you completely changed my perspective. You showed me forever truly is possible. You showed me love is worth fighting for. You showed me love worth overcoming any obstacle for. You showed me that I have a person and that forever is possible with your person. Just like Doug found his Sally, Ben found his Max, and Bill found his Chris, I found my Katie, and you made me a believer in us, a believer in Christ, and a believer that some things last forever after all.
To my Mace on our wedding day. Happy, happy wedding day. It's finally here. I remember dreaming of what this day would be like years ago when you were still in Ireland, long before we were engaged. I'm so grateful that today I get to marry you. Willow made us a family. I know one day you're going to be an amazing father because you're such a loving dad to our Willow. And I love how much you adore each other. And I adore you, Mace, my husband, my forever best friend. I love building this life together. Every day I'll thank God for you. He has been so kind to me. I've prayed for you my whole life. As a little girl, I'd sit and think about what my future husband was going to be like. I could have never imagined that he'd be as witty, kind, thoughtful, selfless, smart, and as loving as you. You are my favorite person in the world, and today I get to marry you. I'm the luckiest. The world is so much better beside you. I'll love you forever.
In preparation for this day, I asked those who know you well, what is unique about your relationship? And here's what they said. Their patience for each other. No matter how many miles apart they were, their love persisted. They spent the first part of their relationship in separate countries. Their love for Ireland. Their perseverance starting their relationship an ocean apart and growing it into having a lifelong commitment to each other. They had such integral, purposeful pieces that led them together, and they have supported each other to grow a deeper relationship with God, balance each other's strengths and weaknesses, and truly, without a doubt, love and care about one another.
When Katie introduced me to Mason, I knew that they would be perfect together. I remember when Katie and I were on the phone together, catching up on life, and she goes, I am talking to this boy from Ireland. Now, the typical Ashley and me thought, are you sure you're not quoting a Hallmark movie? The more time that I got to know Mason, the more I instantly knew he would fit so well with our family. He knows how to put Katie in her place and make all of us laugh with his jokes in the process. They are both such amazing people. I cannot think of a cuter and sweeter couple. I love you both very much. So cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Gordon.
Mason called one night, we need to meet with you and Chris, and without Katie. I thought, oh my. Comes over and he sits down on the couch and proceeds to ask for a hand in marriage. Without a filter on, I looked at Mason and said, do you know what the heck you're getting into? And he laughed. He thought I was joking. He was still sitting there. He didn't run out of the room. He didn't get in his car. So I go, this is the guy for Katie.